Okay, I'm stepping off the porch. There's my plumeria, and there's my fiddly fig thing. It's not a fig that makes figs, it's just decorative. My mother-in-law's tongue, and it's got little babies. See the little baby ones there? Anyway, and then there's the irises. There's the little creeping Jenny, the little bitty yellow and green plant. And then my banana trees. And then this is just oregano and mint and rosemary. And then over here is my barky little dog. And some more creeping Jenny. And then this is a plant I started from the front yard. Forgotten the name right now. And then that's just a violet I got out of the yard. And then going over here behind the tree, and this is a shady. It gets a little sun this time of day, but otherwise it doesn't. Anyway, these little plants that are behind the blooming plants, those are volunteers, and those are butterfly weed. So I'm hoping those do well. That one is a blue muffin airwood viburnum. Anyway, that's what that is. And then this is my, I guess it's a hummingbird plant. Or is it a butterfly bush? I always forget. Anyway, and this is the butterfly weed. And it's already starting to get a little skint. And there's some kind of salvia. And behind it is where I had the bluebell, or the bluebird Rosa Sharon. I decided to move it. I thought it was too shady. This is that plant I could never think of the name of, and Mama always had them all over the place. I just can't think of the name right now. Let's see, this one is only yellow, and it doesn't get very tall. Mom's got huge, and it was multicolor. And then there's a coneflower, or I think it's also known as some kind of echinacea. And then here's some different plants over here. And then here's those Mexican hydrangeas, and they're just now starting to try to bloom. And I've got a problem with this white stuff on them. I've been having to spray them with soap quite often. And then here's those caladiums that came up. And the caladiums have, let's see, these don't. When I get to the other side, I'll show you. The caladiums on the other side have blooms on them. These don't. And all of these, you've been seeing these all over my yard. That's from one little old start I got from you. And they're just like everywhere now. Anyway, this is where I'm trying to grow some spinach. It's too late in the year. It's not going to do well. But I'm trying it. And then that is my chives. I think I got that start from you on those. And then this thing here that creeps all over the place, the lady gave me that, and she said, watch it, it goes everywhere. And it does have some long leaves on it. So I'm wondering if it's like a Vinca major or something. And there's some more over there. And there's some more of those caladiums. And there's my flowers there, and the dog. And the bird feeders. And Mr. Wilson and the bird. Alright. This is the new swing. Oh, I was going to show you how much I made this bed. See how much I enlarged the bed? You see where Alfie's standing now? That's where the bed used to do. So I've almost doubled the bed because I lost so much behind the fence. But anyway, that's that bed. And then this is the brand new bed. And I moved some plants from other places to fill this one in. And so it has the coral bells. I bought that one. I did buy the coral bells. These other things I moved from other places in the yard. Those are little dianthuses that weathered over in the front yard in a pot, which I was surprised. And so this bed right now is kind of wet because it's just been created last week. And I've been keeping it probably a little too wet. But anyway, and then there's that bluebird rose thorn type plant. And then this one is the Astilbe or whatever. I've got two of those, one at this end and one down at that end. And that's all that's going on with this bed, except for I put this in there. It's got a couple of feeders. And this is by the back gate. This is the back gate. See? The gate. And then this side of the yard has nothing but grass. This is where Alfie sometimes does his business. So this is one of the looking spots whenever we're searching. So try to pick it up every day. I don't like it sitting around. We still have this old table that we've had. You know, when we built it, I said one of these days I'm going to see little kids sitting on that bottom rail, and maybe I will pretty soon. We'll see. Anyway, and this area of grass here is looking pretty good. I've got a stand of grass that's looking really good over there. Oh, I forgot to show you what we did around the corner here. You know, I told you we brought in a whole bunch of dirt and raised this up. We raised it up probably 12 inches. And I've got a step going here, and I've got it blocked off because I don't want the dog going out there. But anyway, we're trying to get grass established, and it's starting to go a little bit. But anyway, I have this. It goes all the way down to the gate beside the house. And of course, these are by the bedroom windows, the bathroom windows. So it'd be nice to have something in there growing, but I haven't decided what would be a good thing. But anyway, here's the step down, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a ramp to go down here, because Tom will need to be able to get the lawnmower up there eventually. Let's see, I'm trying not to be like a Blair Witch Project. There's my pepper plants growing in the wheelbarrow. We got pepper plants and these itty bitty things down at this end. These are kale. We'll see how they do. Anyway, and then this bed here, I've got some really tall echinacea that keeps falling over, so I had to tie it to some posts. But anyway, it's got, and then I have some in the middle too, and I just kind of laid it into the bush. Anyway, and that's one of those bushes that blooms all summer long. And then I got these two plants here, and I forgot what they're called, but they're like almost like little firecracker-y type blooms, but I don't know what they are. Almost a little orchidy looking bloom. And there's the vincus, and then this is some kind of wildflower, and I just let it go out here, this purpley stuff. It lays over and then it blooms, so it's supposed to stand up, but I don't have anything to prop it, so I don't. And then here's another one of those bluebird Rosa Sharons, and then there's also one on this side. So this bed is fairly full. This is one I thought Mike could handle the hollyhock across the back as far as height-wise and sunshine-wise. They'd probably be happy there, but I don't know. They'll probably just crowd everything else out. Anyway, and then this is the bed with the hollyhock. You see the hollyhock is still, it's up under the house right now. But anyway, but it is full of seed pods. Look at that, they're everywhere. I'm waiting for them to turn brown, and then they'll be ready. And that I'm still waiting on it to bloom. It's been here several years now, and it still won't bloom. I'm not sure why. And then this plant, I don't even know what this is, but it's very hardy, very thick leaves. And then of course back there I've got my clematis, and there's it's already bloomed right there. That one in the middle, that was a balloon plant. And then there's some more echinacea,